Hey, adrenaline junkies, from a simple 911 call to a heart-pounding police pursuit. A 911 call came from Leah Baker, asking to be Baker acted and claiming her medication was stolen. Officers arrived to check on her welfare and resolve a dispute between roommates. As Officer McCling knocked on the door, Baker opened it and suddenly lunged with a large kitchen knife. The officer was stabbed in the arm. Despite repeated commands to drop the weapon, Baker picked it up again and charged. More officers arrived. Baker ran at Sergeant Nobles with the knife. Both officers opened fire.
Shot fire! Get on the ground! Get away from that knife! Shot fire by the police. Rescue distancing. 1020. Get to the first aid kit. I got her. Stay down! Stay down! Stay down!
Even after being shot, she continued resisting. K-9 officers moved in, and Baker punched the police dog before being subdued with a taser. She was taken to the hospital, but died from her injuries later that evening. Between a mental crisis and violent action lies one wrong decision. Denver police responded to a domestic violence call on West Cedar Avenue, where a man was accused of pushing his wife from a wheelchair and threatening his teenage son. Officers arrived to find Brandon Cole, 36, acting erratically near a parked car.
Let me see your hands. Stop! Stop!
Listen to what I'm saying, Brandon.
One officer attempted to use a taser, but it failed. Cole then moved toward a second officer despite verbal commands. He was shot as he closed the distance. Officers rendered aid before paramedics arrived. Some confrontations escalate too fast, with no chance to pause. On a July morning in Anaheim, officers responded after a man's. Parents reported disturbing behavior involving a knife and a possible firearm. When police arrived, 50-year-old Elith Nava drove off. During the pursuit, he pointed what looked like a black handgun out the window. Believing it was a real weapon, Officer Pedersen fired multiple rounds. The chase ended back at Nava's home. Both officers opened fire before pulling him from the truck. The weapon turned out to be a BB gun. Nava was struck at least 9 times. Drugs were later found in his system. Officer Pedersen was fired. Staymates was disciplined, a split-second choice, and the fallout lasted far beyond that street.
Hold on.
A white and black Crown Victoria was spotted on Torch Hill Road, its dark-tinted windows drawing attention and signs of street racing. The driver, Camonte Brown, suddenly veered into an abandoned parking lot, then hit the gas, launching a pursuit across multiple busy roads. Brown ran red lights, drove into oncoming traffic with a blown-out tire, ignoring every warning. Pfizer's attempted several Paiti maneuvers, until one finally spun the vehicle on Victory Drive. Brown was taken into custody without resistance. Officers noticed a strong smell of marijuana and glazed eyes. Justice doesn't chase out of punishment, but to prevent tragedy before it's too late.
He's reaching.
Late at night in Gunnison, Colorado, a man was found asleep inside a stolen car parked outside an apartment. Officers confirmed the plate matched a vehicle stolen from another county. They gave multiple commands for the suspect to exit the car. He refused to comply, then suddenly accelerated, trying to drive through police units.
Dude! Stop!
Stop now!
Stop!
He's reaching. Show the hands! Hands up now! Put your hands up now! Hands up!
Dude! Knock it off!
Stop now! He's reaching! Give me your hand! Show the hand! Hands up!
Not going anywhere!
One officer was struck and knocked to the ground. Another officer fired his weapon in response.
Dude!
The suspect, later identified as Gary Donald Cooper, 44, was pronounced dead at the scene. The officer was treated for minor injuries, and the shooting was ruled justified when force meets resistance. How quickly must decisions be made? Two men were caught transporting drugs in a parking lot. They tried to flee and crashed straight into an undercover police vehicle. Inside the car, officers found over $13,000 worth of crack cocaine and heroin. One reckless moment now cost them years behind bars. No matter how fast you run, you can't outrun the consequences of a bad decision. In Edmond, Oklahoma, Officer Caleb Hodem was finishing a traffic stop when a stranger approached from behind. Without warning, 22-year-old Ocean Hudson sprayed mace and slashed Hodem's neck, temporarily blinding him. Wounded and disoriented, Hodem fought to keep Hudson from grabbing his weapon as his body cam hit the pavement.
Take the knife away from him.
Sir? Hey, drop it. Sir, drop it.
A passerby stepped in, wresting the knife away just before backup arrived. Hudson was taken into custody after a taser was deployed. He now faces serious charges. One act of violence and a stranger's courage made all the difference.
Shoot me, man. I got nothing to lift.
He's moving.
In Evesham Township, New Jersey, around 1 a.m., officers spotted a white Hyundai speeding at 80 miles per hour in a 45 zone. The driver, 24-year-old Mark Ferraiolo, fled after running a red light.
Come out of the car. Come out of the car.
Come
out of the car. No, stay right there. Stay right there. Mark, don't do it. Don't do it.
Get my car.
Don't do it.
Stop.
Mark, don't do it.
Get out of the car.
Later at his home, Ferraiolo reversed into a patrol car, then tried to hit two officers with his vehicle. He rammed multiple cruisers, including one with K9 Tango inside.
Outside.
Pat.
Outside.
He's moving.
No, they got it.
All right, Justin. Bouncing up and down there.
You got it. You just got it.
After several collisions, his car broke down. Officers broke the window and arrested him. Ferraiolo now faces attempted murder, assault on officers, and K-9 injury charges. One reckless decision left behind thousands in damage and a long road to justice. October 30th, 2022, 3:53 a.m. Officer Klein noticed a black Hyundai stopped deep in the intersection of North Cranberry and Toledo Blade in Northport, Florida.
Northport.
Okay. Where are you headed to?
See, it looks in Northport. I was just trying to,
Your fake cut scared me when I walked up. I forgot tomorrow's Halloween.
Pardon?
I said your fake cut had scared
Plates
me
were
when I walked
expired
up.
since
Oh,
2021.
I'm like, oh,
The driver's license suspended.
reason I got stopped,
Behind
few
the
things.
wheel sat
When you're
Naomi
sitting at the
Furr,
light, back here, make the
alone,
left,
Yeah.
dressed
Go all
for
the
a
way up in the
Halloween
intersection.
party.
Alright, we'll come right back over here so we can get that. Alright. So, listen, tonight's not my first night doing this. Where are y'all really coming from? Because your eyes are bloodshot and glossy. Your speech is slightly slurred.
I'm just very tired.
Just take like 2 steps back.
Okay.
You wear glasses, contacts, anything like that?
I wear contacts.
Okay. Are they in right now?
Yes, right.
Are they permanent? Are they hard or soft?
I always take them out every night.
Okay, so they're soft. Go like this?
Yes.
Arms straight down your side. That's right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So, and then right here, obviously you see this fog line right here?
Yep.
What I want you to do is put your right foot in front of your left, touching heel to toe like this.
Like this?
Yes. So go ahead and get back with your right foot in front of your left, touching heel to toe.
Her eyes were bloodshot,
If you have
her
no
words
questions, you can go ahead and
slurred.
begin.
She struggled to explain where she had been and why she was driving.
3, 4, 5, 6, 5.
Okay.
She
What
said,
number-
"I
do you
promise
remember
I'll
what
get
number
someone to
I told you
pick
to
me
stop?
up. I just want to go home."
Sorry, 38, and then sorry, 49, and I forgot what the second one was.
Okay.
I just didn't
I got
really.
it. Just do me a favor, put your hands on your back. Put your under rest.
Furrer refused a breath test. Officers found 2 open Fireball bottles and an empty White Claw in her car. She was arrested for DUI.
I don't want to get out of it ever.
But you,
I literally stopped.
you're not
and I
even,
had somebody pick me up.
you're not even supposed to be driving in the first place. You have 5 different suspensions on your license. Yes, I am the one arresting you, but the decision to make the arrest is already out of my hands. So let's walk back.
Why?
Because everything we've done tonight is on video. Everything. The car, both of us, we're videoing everything.
A dramatic pursuit unfolded in Florida after troopers spotted a vehicle reported stolen days earlier. When officers tried to stop it, the driver sped away without hesitation. The chase continued across several city roads, putting the public at serious risk. Officers performed a precise pit maneuver to end the threat. The suspect's vehicle spun out and came to a stop. He was taken into custody without further incident. June 13th, 2020, Victor Towett, wanted for manslaughter in California, fled a court date and returned to Pittsburgh. That night he carjacked a vehicle, resisted tasers, and disappeared into the dark. The next day, he was spotted near a stolen white pickup, then rammed a trooper and kicked off a wild chase. He vanished into a tunnel, only to be tracked by helicopter moments later.
Car before he ditched the truck and hopped a retaining wall.
He's running towards the freeway.
Down into Lafayette. TC, head on into Lafayette unit, go down towards the freeway.
Yeah, we need units on 24. He jumped on the 24.
Towett stole more cars, survived a 20-foot fall, got hit by a truck, and slammed into multiple cruisers.
On 24 got hit by a car. We're on 3 medic. Lafayette unit.
Attempting to carjack a white sedan.
Attempting to carjack a white sedan.
Every unit on 24. He's running up to every car he can.
He even wore a reflective vest he stole from his own father's truck.
The Lafayette car. He's forcing entry right now into a car.
Forcing entry into it.
Driving off with him, hanging off the car. He's entering the tunnel. Left for the tunnel, or right for the tunnel.
Copy 215 vehicle, right door. What's the description on that car?
4-door, white Toyota Highlander. He's in the car. 215 it. He's in the tunnel now.
White Toyota Highlander, 215 it in the tunnel.
White with the. We lost visual. He's going through the tunnel. It's white with the sunroof.
Police.
You're not working well. He actually taking a left on Keller Avenue. Actually taking a left on Keller. Left on Down Boulevard for Keller. Now past the Maynard, he's getting back on west on Canadian. I-80 from Down Boulevard. Okay, just keep the another car going one way.
With another vehicle.
Again, now he's running across the lanes of traffic, running to the south.
Southbound across 580, Foothill.
He's shedding clothes, he's running.
He ran against traffic on the highway, stripped his clothes, and fled into the woods. K-9 units finally caught him, and now he faces 15 new charges on top of manslaughter.
When they're taking him into custody, he and he left at the end of the road where all of our patrol units are staged.
Have you taken him into custody in AMR to...
Pierce County, Washington, a 19-year-old suspect linked to armed robberies was spotted in traffic. Deputies identified the vehicle, a silver BMW stolen at gunpoint in Vancouver, tied to multiple crimes across counties.
Get out of the car! Just ran over my foot. Get out of the car!
officers moved in, Mendoza tried to flee, crashing into 3 cars.
He's gonna head towards 160 and try to get sticks out. There's sticks out. We're heading northbound at 160. We're getting on a motorcycle.
Then he jumped onto a stolen motorcycle. A deputy opened fire, striking Mendoza 3 times. He was taken to the hospital. A stolen handgun was found at the scene.
Shots fired, any officer has been hit.
On September 2nd, 2023, officers approached a stolen vehicle linked to a murder suspect.
We need to go. You see any movement, 75?
No, I don't see any. I'm going to creep up, police block the entranceway. We have stop sticks ready for the sheriff.
We need to move in. Police, stop! Stop!
As they moved in with weapons drawn, the suspect suddenly hit the gas, triggering a high-speed pursuit.
They should hit 725. They're taking off out of the west area. Southbound. You got somebody with you, take him out.
Can't right now. Now they're going straight down, straight down.
Bikes are at 160. On the 160.
The vehicle sped off recklessly, weaving through traffic, ignoring commands and firing at police. One patrol car lost control and spun out after a sharp turn. In the middle of the chaos, a calm, almost humorous response from the officer suddenly eased the tension.
Wait station. We probably block off the on-ramp.
The chase continued as the suspect drove against traffic, crossed the median, and returned to the highway.
Take him out. We need to crash him out. Going to set up with flags at the 137. Yeah, when you have the chance, you need to take him out as hard as possible. South of the 15.
Okay, south of the 15.
Approaching the 19. Coming in the construction zone. Visual contact.
A pit maneuver was attempted, but the suspect escaped again, still armed and still firing.
Stop.
Copy, man.
Shots fired.
Wolverine, I should fire a few rounds. Wolverine's in the median. We're back on the on-ramp.
Okay, 1050, did you shoot your rounds?
Right. You can rifle.
Okay.
Craggy, our unit creature. Crashing out. He's still in the ditch.
Eventually, he lost control and crashed into a ditch. For nearly 2 hours, he refused to surrender. until officers finally moved in and secured the scene.
Car! Help, 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 help,
Around 1:15 p.m. in Los Angeles, federal agents spotted Jaime Vendavel, a suspect wanted for assault with a deadly weapon. Instead of surrendering, he grabbed a handgun and carjacked a nearby vehicle.
I need 3 units in the pursuit. Plus mine. So 4 total and a supervisor. Entering the 101 freeway northbound. 285, we're going to be 30 in the pursuit.
Calling us a small visit found by doing it with number 2 of a 211 suspect. The 101 freeway northbound.
What? In the pursuit. Hey, verify he's
Found into the 101 from Alvarado. Unit of the pursuit. Subject is considered armed and dangerous. Vehicle is black.
Exiting right now from the 101 down the Rocky Temple. No, you can't.
Please was not overspreading Glendale. From Temple. What's the license plate of the vehicle?
What's the contract? Alright, you go
He continued fleeing and caused another crash near 3rd Street and Union. As officers closed in, Vendavel exited the vehicle, still holding the gun.
Hands up! Hands up! Hands up! Drop the gun! Drop the gun! Drop the gun! He's fired! He's fired! He's fired! He has a gun! He has a gun! Drop it! Drop it! He's fired! He's fired! Put pursuit!
Gunfire was exchanged. He ran into a gated apartment complex where another shootout occurred.
Get on the floor! Shots fired!
Minutes later, the suspect was safely taken into custody. No one else was injured. Vendavel was taken to the hospital for injuries sustained in the crash. The loaded handgun was recovered at the scene and logged as evidence.
Yeah.
What's the current location on? Yeah, last I heard it was passing Orange.
A high-speed chase broke out on I-95 in Indian River County after a man accused of stabbing someone at a pediatric clinic fled the scene. Deputies quickly deployed ground units, air support, and real-time crime tracking to follow the suspect's car.
When you go over the bridge, we're going to have suspects ready on the other side, up in I-95.
We'll try to keep you updated. We're trying to keep up with him. He's going pretty fast. Outside lane now, continue past the bridge. He's still north on I-95. Bridge. He's still north on I-95. Believe he just tried to get sticks. He can significantly 158 north on I-95.
I'm getting ahead.
Trying to cut into the median. He's going to get stuck. He's in the water. He made it. He might make it through, guys, if he can cut across. Back southbound.
Despite his attempts to escape, the coordinated response worked. He was stopped and arrested without injury. He now faces multiple charges, including attempted murder, with bail set at $100,000. Fort Worth, Texas. On July 11th, a stolen red GMC Sierra was spotted by flock cameras. When officers tried to stop it, the driver fled, crashed into a patrol car, and kept going.
Southbound Jacksboro, pushing along. Gonna get on to the crew trip 0213 to 0310. Are you clear? Just confirming I'm authorized to continue pursuit. And 4 is doubling back to Jacksboro, continuing southbound. Now going northless driving on the
Your incident has been updated.
Still northeast on Iran, lane number 2. Let's go westbound. Westbound is wild.
Your incident.
Crossing over Long Avenue right now, continuing northwest on Mitchell Avenue.
The pursuit moved across several city streets until officers used spike strips to disable the truck. The suspect stepped out, holding a long gun. He then hijacked a passing vehicle at gunpoint and continued to flee. The situation escalated further when he exited the second car, raised the weapon toward himself, and refused to drop it. Officers opened fire.
He is taking a car at gunpoint.
The suspect, later identified as Jackin Guzman, 28, was taken to the hospital and is now in stable condition. No officers or civilians were injured.
Shots fired. Subject is down. Subject is down.
On October 7th in Clayton County, a white Dodge Charger suspected in a murder case was spotted.
Driver, put your car in park and take your foot off the brake. Alright, with your left hand, open your door.
Officers signaled to stop. The driver pulled over but refused to exit.
Both hands, both hands.
As an officer approached, the suspect sped away. A high-speed chase began. Police executed 2 Paititsi maneuvers, causing the suspect's car to spin out and slide into the edge of the woods. As the suspect barricaded inside, K9 Figo was deployed.
Get your 5 days.
Didn't bust it. Radio one. Okay. 7-1 radio last 4. damn. Is that him talking? You're right side. Wait, get police! Oh, they know who we are. I know. But we got shooting. At this point now, we got no choice. Hey, on me! Look at me! You look at me! Put your hand back up! Get your hand up, you don't get shot! Okay, come up in area, so. Hands up! Hands up! Put your hand up! Can we get an updated footage from that first?
Suddenly, a gunshot rang out. Vigo was hit. Officers returned fire immediately. Moments later, everything fell silent. If you agree with how the police handled this situation, press 1. In Arkansas, the driver of a Nissan Frontier was ordered to stop after speeding through a residential neighborhood. Instead of complying, he sped up, leading officers through quiet streets.
Stay in the car! Everything okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Any reason why you're trying to get out?
Oh, no.
Okay. Okay, as long as there's not. Long Trooper Grubbs, Arkansas State Police. Risk for the traffic stop. Tags are expired.
Well.
Thank you. You mind open up your door, please?
Yes.
Hey, what are you doing? Okay, 17, 37.
Minutes later, he veered off into the woods using a dirt path in an attempt to flee. The vehicle lost control and slid into a ditch. Officers approached with weapons drawn, shouting commands for him to exit. The suspect hesitated, adding more tension.
Give me your goddamn hands right now! Hands right now! Hands! Walk to me! I will shoot you! Do you understand me? Walk to me! Walk to me now! Hands where I can see them! Get down on the ground right now! Hands over your head right now!
Eventually, the suspect complied. No injuries were reported, and the scene was secured. The case is now under investigation for fleeing and endangering the public.
17 racked out. He did it 10-15. Cattle Gap, Piercy, I think. Or Cattle Gap. Yeah, Cattle Gapping, Piercy area. Hit on bumper. Why are you running?
Piercy Road wrecked out 10-15 times on EDMS.
Go ahead and send my way.
Inside an Amazon facility in West Jefferson, Ohio, 22-year-old Ali Hamza Yusuf approached his supervisor from behind. The man had trained him for 2 weeks. Yusuf pointed a gun at the back of his head and pulled the trigger. The gun jammed. Yusuf tried again. A final shot missed by inches. Surveillance footage shows him roaming the building, calm, armed, hunting.
White Toyota?
Yep. Henry North.
90 minutes later, police found Yusuf in Columbus.
Confirm northbound on Georgeville.
He's right here, right? Toyota?
Number 2 lane.
104 behind it now.
One of my own.
John Nora Joy?
No, Henry North. Henry North, Henry. Henry North, Henry.
He stepped out of his car and opened fire. Officers returned fire.
There they are, there they are. There they are, there they are.
He was shot and taken down. No officers were injured. One missed shot saved a life, but it didn't stop the nightmare that followed.
Don't you fucking move!
Let's go, fuck it. Just go.
Am I bleeding now?
I don't see you bleeding. Just go to the hospital. Just go to the hospital.
LAPD officers stopped a vehicle driving erratically on Imperial Highway in South Los Angeles. On March 14, 2025, at 10:20 p.m., from behind their doors, officers ordered the driver, 35-year-old Mario Sanchez, to lower his windows and show his hands.
What you guys got? Just
He was swerving in and out of lanes. He almost teased me to
Instead, Sanchez shouted profanities, stepped out, and drew a dark object from his waistband, aiming it directly at the officers.
Hey, dude! Hey! Hey! Hey!
Four officers fired. Sanchez collapsed in the street. The object turned out to be a cell phone. He died at the hospital. On April 20th, 2025, tension rose in a Brazilian neighborhood after police received a report of a stolen red motorcycle. Officers and K9 units spotted the suspect speeding through alleyways and busy intersections. He refused to stop. The pursuit escalated. Vendors scattered as the suspect came dangerously close to pedestrians and parked vehicles. After nearly 30 minutes, the suspect jumped off the bike and fled on foot. He was tackled and cuffed on the sidewalk.
É você que manda aqui. É você que manda.
The stolen motorcycle was recovered, but in crowded neighborhoods, how far should a chase go before it puts others at risk? What if the car you're chasing just fled a crash minutes earlier? That's what played out near Brighton Mall around 3 p.m. The officer confirmed the license plate and attempted a stop. The SUV ignored commands and accelerated into traffic. What began as a traffic stop quickly turned into a dangerous pursuit, cutting through city streets with no regard for others on the road. The chase ended when the Tahoe crashed on its own. Officers moved in and arrested the driver without further incident. A motorcycle with two riders tore through Sao Paulo's busy streets, zigzagging between cars, pushing speed, and catching police attention in seconds. A motor officer tried to pull them over, but the driver had other plans. He hit the throttle, launching a 6-minute pursuit through alleys and intersections. They ran red lights, darted behind buses, and pulled turns that could shame a movie stuntman. At one point, the officer nearly lost visual contact. Knowing time was running out, the rider dove into a residential zone, his last shot at freedom. He almost made it. Almost. This wasn't just speed, it was instinct, desperation, and a reminder that skill doesn't outrun consequence. June 2nd, 2024. A Florida trooper spotted a white Dodge speeding on Sparta Road near Sebring. As soon as the trooper turned around, the vehicle fled. The suspect reached over 130 miles per hour on State Road 66, swerving across lanes and nearly causing head-on collisions. He made a sharp turn at Skipper Road and lost control. The vehicle stopped, then rammed a marked patrol car head-on. injuring the deputy.
Still continuing westbound, speeds 40 miles an hour. He's barely able to control it. Vehicle's almost DAV.
Despite this, the Dodge kept moving until a second pit disabled it.
Bravo 3 do not hit that car.
Hands up! Hands up, motherfucker! Hands up on the ground! I will kill you!
Jaquan Hall exited the car but hid behind it, refusing multiple commands. He was later taken into custody and charged for using a vehicle as a deadly weapon. As they got closer, Dam stepped out with his right hand hidden in his pocket.
Let me see your hands! Let me see your hands! Get on the fucking ground right now! Get on the ground!
Despite repeated commands to get down and show his hands, Dam pulled out a gun and pointed it at the officer.
Shots fired!
Both officers responded instantly, firing at his lower body.
Where is he? You see him? You see him?
Yep, right here. Let's go.
Get on your fucking face! Roll on your face!
Hold on! Stay right there! Get on the ground!
Let me see your fucking
Guns right here. Guns right here.
Dam collapsed, and officers rushed in to secure and provide aid. Medical attention was given at the scene. But his injuries were too severe. Dam was later pronounced dead. He reached for a gun while ignoring commands. Was the shooting justified? Comment 1, yes, officers had no choice. What started as a routine traffic stop on November 6, 2022, quickly escalated near 7th Street and Broadway in Alexandria.
To the truck. Yeah, go to it. Walk over here. Walk over here. Walk to your truck.
8th and Broadway.
To the back of your truck. Show me. Keep your hands out your pockets. Put them on the. Walk to the back of your truck. Face the back of your. Face your truck for me. Face the truck. Huh? What's the issue? Because you agitated, you turn around, you ain't following.
Deputy Anderson tried to detain the driver, 45-year-old Derek Kittling. Kittling resisted, and a physical struggle broke out. He reached for the deputy's taser, wrestling him to the ground. As the fight intensified, the deputy called for backup. When Kittling gained control of the taser, the deputy fired his weapon.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
Kittling was shot and later died at the hospital. The case sparked protests and public debate across Thomas County.
Go 3.
Shots fired, one subject down. Gunshot wound to the head.
Now you just had a wreck.
There are moments that don't give you time to think twice.
Get out the car! Get out! Get out! Tires are flat!
On July 15th, 2022 in Byron, Georgia, police were tracking an SUV that matched the description from an emergency call. The driver refused to cooperate, suddenly reversed into a civilian vehicle.
She's not gonna make it far. Go.
Then sped forward, striking an officer in a patrol car. While fleeing, she injured 2 civilians and collided with 3 more police vehicles, even with blown-out tires. The pursuit ended when officers surrounded the SUV and arrested Sierra Hibbert, 24 years old.
Got in the car. You need some help over here. I got you. Sir. Ma'am. We got it.
I know I'm buckled, sir. I know I'm buckled, sir.
Yeah.
Sir. I didn't do anything. I didn't do sir.
You just tried to kill 10 people.
No, I didn't, sir.
Alex, what's wrong?
Stop. I didn't do it.
It won't fit. It won't fit. Get it. Make it fit.
A small child in the back seat was found unharmed. The vehicle was badly damaged, but the aftermath went far beyond metal and shattered glass. September 11, 2024, Trooper Silva joined a pursuit of a stolen white truck near Okeechobee Road. The vehicle refused to stop and kept heading east.
I got him. Coming head on to me. Coming head on. Coming head on. Switch it up at 1. I got it. No problem. Getting to Old East, 1155 no south 23. It's a white work van. White work van. All right, South River Drive. South River Drive, eastbound, 826.
The driver weaved through traffic and hit a car near NW 74th Street. Silva attempted a pit, but missed the first time.
but the vehicle's continuing. The vehicle's continuing.
He tried again at NW 72nd Avenue. This time, the truck spun out into the median. 3 suspects bailed and ran. All were caught shortly after, one with help from K9 Gunner. They were checked at the hospital and booked into TGK jail.
You're on the coast.
October 19th, 2021, Rosemead, California. Deputies were called to a business after a man claimed he was being chased by police and had a murder warrant.
What's up, guys? How you doing? Good, good.
Oh, that's over there, that's parking. That's inside.
No, well, he has mine inside.
What's your name, man?
Adrian?
Adrian?
Yeah.
Adrian what?
Abelar.
Abelar?
Yeah.
Go for B?
The suspect, later identified as 25-year-old Adrian Abelar, was found inside a black Mazda with a woman in the passenger seat. He gave false identification and refused to cooperate. After a few minutes of questioning, deputies asked him to step out of the car. As the door opened, Abelar suddenly exited with a handgun in his right hand. Abelar was hit in the upper body and taken into custody. He survived and was treated at a local hospital.
Hey, get on the ground.
In Wisconsin, officers were called to a gas station after reports of a tall woman causing a disturbance. Employees said she was over 6 feet tall and had been yelling threats.
Okay, she said that you've been here for a while. Do you mind if we talk?
she's a lion.
Do you mind if we talk outside, Sugar?
Can you please not tell me?
When police arrived, they asked her several times to step out of the vehicle. She refused and claimed her rights were being violated.
You want me to walk first? Let's go.
Yes. No, you're not gonna shoot me nowhere. You're not gonna shoot me nowhere, ma'am.
Okay, well.
Always gonna be a mother.
Despite multiple warnings, she continued shouting, demanded a lawyer, and said she already had bail money ready. Officers remained calm and explained the situation.
You're always saying that trespass on me from everywhere.
I'm gonna place you in cuffs right now because
Thanks.
I'm under arrest.
Who cares?
Alright, just up down. First up.
Don't.
Alright, hold on.
Oh, wonderfully.
Alright.
So they always want to say, I'm not dropping nothing. If you touch me, bro.
Go for it, I deployed already. I deployed.
Let's go. Get done up. I'm pregnant. And you keep on saving me. For what?
You're
Don't
being
know.
placed under arrest.
You're violating my human rights. Stop. You will not hurt me. You are not allowed to touch me. Lawyer! Oh!
Eventually, she was arrested for trespassing and resisting law enforcement.
Take me to jail!
She yelled non-stop during the arrest and threatened to sue the department.
Not to talk to me. I want her not to touch me. I want her to stop commanding me.
Once again, justice is spoken. Don't forget to like and subscribe to catch more thrilling pursuits from 911 Chase.